So as a dog trainer, treats are life. Seriously, treats are everything, and I am not ashamed to say that I use treats constantly when I train, but typically when I'm training, I'm using something super greasy and high value. My treat monster. I typically use hot dogs. But there comes a time when you don't want to have greasy pockets or greasy hands, and you need a treat that's equally high value, but not quite so disgusting. Hey, Olive, can you not? Thank you. She's so bad. That's where freeze-dried treats come in. And I can't say enough about how much I love freeze-dried treats. They take the same kind of flavorfulness, is that a word? And they take away the grease, so they're much easier to handle, and they don't get your pockets all greasy, and yeah, they're just a lot more pleasant to deal with when you need something super potent but not disgusting. So my two helpers are really eager to get into the treats that I'm reviewing today. So what I like about freeze-dried treats, in addition to the fact that they're super potent and they have a decent texture, is that the texture is unique to the dogs as well. So the first time a dog gets a freeze-dried treat, they're usually like, oh my gosh, what is this? And it's such a great reaction and such a great way to get that focus on you. So yeah, I'm a huge fan of freeze-dried treats. So that's why today I'm going to be reviewing a brand that I love. It's Stella and Chewy's Carnivore Crunch. And clearly I have two fans. You can't see my other fan. So this is the beef recipe. And I love it because, like I said, it's got the great texture. And typically freeze-dried are either single ingredient or it's a limited amount of ingredients, which I love because the less ingredients, the less crap they can shove in there. So I'm going to read you these with my glasses because I'm partly blind. Ooh, hello, I'm a librarian. So we've got beef liver, excuse me, darling, beef kidney, beef heart, beef tripe, beef bone. So there's a heck of a lot of beef in here and not a lot of filler, which is great if you're wanting a super potent treat. This feels really mean, like I'm torturing her, but she's gotten plenty of treats, trust me. So my review of the Stella and Chewy Carnivore Crunch is as follows. Limited ingredient, love it. USA made, also love that. The price point is a little bit high, and that's going to be across the board for all freeze-dried treats because of the limited ingredients and the potency of the meats that you're getting. They're incredibly flavorful, not that I've tried them, but just based on the reactions from my dogs and the dogs I've worked with over the years, I know that it's a potent treat that dogs really, really, really love. I love the fact that it's not going to get your pockets or your hands greasy, so it's transportable. As far as drawbacks, drawbacks, perhaps they're too potent, because these guys won't leave me alone. Hey, Olivette, off please. Excuse you. Drawbacks to them. They're really minor. I can't say enough good things about them. I really love the Stella and Chewy specifically. The price point though. And that's across the board. Like I said, freeze-dried treats are more expensive, but you get what you pay for. The only other minor quibble I would have is the fact that these particular treats tend to crumble, and I like to have them in my pocket. And if you sit down on them, which I always do, I always forget that I have treats in my back pocket, I sit down and I end up with a pocket full of crumbles, which isn't the worst thing because you can take those crumbles and put them into your dog's food. But minor quibbles with them. I love them. My dogs love them. Clearly, let's get some live action here. Hey girls, would you like to try a treat? Come here. Who wants to try a treat? Oh yes. So, review is, we are all huge fans of Stella and Chewy's Carnivore Crunch, freeze-dried as a whole, and I whole beef-heartedly think that your dog is gonna love them too. So, 4 paws up or 8 paws up and 2 thumbs.